Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are back in Polytopia after about 6 videos of Bed Wars. We're back in Polytopia, and the reason for that is one, I don't really know what to do, which is why I didn't leave a post asking what I should do, and well, I haven't gotten any answers yet. And two, second off, Bed Wars is doesn't really have as much players as I'd like right now. I have also barely touched the Cymanti rework for some reason. I've like not played it at all. And that's pretty interesting because it's been out for a while, and I did try to make a video on it actually. However, that file got corrupted completely, and I barely got to play anything. I know little to nothing about Cymanti, like at all. Let's get right into it. Okay, so immediately, we aren't the biggest tribe, and I'm pretty sure that means we have Wenger against us. Now, the opening should be this and that. Okay, let's end our turn. Now, it does upgrade. I'm thinking we get Explorer, and the reason for that is I really do want to know what I'm up against. I know I'm up against Wenger because of 730 starting score. However, I'm not sure what the other tribes are, and I don't think I can be sure anymore. So we are going to actually okay, see the thing is I want to get workshop, and the reason for that is that my economy it's kind of shit right now, and it is turn one, but you always want a good economy. So we are gonna go workshop here, and we always of course we got the task. We're going to train a warrior, and we are going to swarm the warrior. We're gonna swarm the warrior. They changed the thing. Okay. And now this warrior can go here. There might be a village here, so let's just move up. Yeah, there is. And it's right next to the, frick, what do you call it? Wait, I should have gotten a, oh, wait, okay. So the rework, apparently, in the rework, the fungi level reaches a max of 2 instead of 3. Next turn I will get, this other fungi, and then my capital will upgrade again. So let's just end our turn here. Let's grab that. Yep, that gives me the Eye of God task. We can go here. That's Imperious Land, if I'm correct. There is quite a bit of stuff I can get. We are going to go for the village first. I'm going to do Hexapod Spam because that always works. Let's grab that. Resources, and with that, we're going to grab riding and a Hexapod. Let's go here. No, Luxador land. So I did actually make a video on Luxador, and Luxador is actually pretty good. And we have already met Luxador, and they are quite aggressive, unfortunately. We need to attack this warrior first, otherwise our city goes kaplooey. On top of that, I don't think the city can be taken anymore. We're going to grab this fungi, and we are going to not step on the village, or we're not going to capture the village. We are instead going to kill that warrior, and the reason for that is that I don't want to lose the village to them and have to okay, we're gonna and have to take it back. We're gonna move our hexapod onto that, and we're gonna move a tile forward. We are then going to move right into their face, and their capital is right there. These are hard bots, and I have actually done a full crazy Cymanti thing, full crazy bot Cymanti. It actually went pretty well, but I mean that might obviously just be the fact that this tribe is completely broken. Let's grab that, and we will capture this village. We're gonna go for hunting, and because it leads to forestry, and I just think forestry is a good one to have. That's IMO, and I think we will get some stars for meeting IMO. However, I also don't want to be very much enemies with IMO, so either one. How much damage does the hex? Okay, all right. So the hexbot doesn't get a damage buff, which is quite unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, actually. That means we cannot take the city as of right now, which is fine. Obviously, we will wait our time to take this city. Let's grab this. So we know we have IMO, we know we have Luxador, and we know we have Wenger, obviously. I'm going to do this, and we'll put these here. We will then make a warrior. We are going to, well, we can't build something else there. We're going to swarm that. We're going to go here. We're going to grab another warrior, and we're going to meet Imo. Hello, Imo. They don't like me very much. They think I am threatening, because obviously I'm right in front of their city. We can now grab forestry, and in turn, we can then upgrade this city, which will allow me to grab a workshop, which I can then next turn, now with this economy, use to then buy an upgrade for this city, which in turn will allow me to swarm Emke with a lot of units. They are attempting to kill my shaman, which isn't good. We got a swordsman, which is actually perfect for this, and the swordsman is actually a mantis, which, if I'm correct, doesn't have any well, okay, yeah, it does have one buff, which would be creep, and I think no, the swordsmen don't have fortify. That's something I thought wrong, apparently. We will upgrade Hexi, and that we will allow to get resources. We can then do this. We can grab more hexapods. We can all grab a hexapod here for some reason. With this, I can now move you back, and we will now go to another IMO city, which I will assume is the capital, because this one obviously isn't the capital. We're going to grab another warrior, and we are going to slowly move our units this way. And there is another village there, however, I might have to contest that with IMO, which is quite unfortunate. We're going to go here, and I really want Dumux, and the reason for wanting Dumux is that I have made a video on Dumux, and they are very broken, and they are very close to a giant. Okay. We're going to kill this for the sole purpose of being annoying. We could actually take this if we want to. We're going to recover our shaman, because if our shaman dies early game, it's kind of game over. I think I might... Wait, do you have creep? You do have creep, meaning if I grab climbing, you should be able to... No, you do not. Okay. It's fine, though, because we... Oh, their city's just open. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually go into this ruin with this, and we'll move our mantis forward as with us warrior. We're gonna grab... Okay, we can't grab anything there, but we can grab something here. Nothing here. We will recover this and go here, and I think that is our turn. Okay, so if I'm correct, we've officially wiped out Luxador. There goes Luxador. That is Illyrion, which is not good. We're not close to hydrology, which is not very good. I am, however, going to... Okay, we found another swordsman, which I think it's actually better if I just move both my swordsmen towards IMO, because of course, Symanti doesn't have the conventional, I don't think that's how you say it, but the regular navy that most tribes do have. One thing I really do want to test out is the moth, because on some of my most viewed videos have been on cloaks and the what do you call it, the diplomacy tech in general, which is why moths, I really want to use moths. Moths are going to be great, and I'm going to love them. And I just know that I am. We're gonna swarm here. We're gonna recover you. And honestly, majority of my troops can just go towards this IMO city now, because now I'm going to need... I'm gonna need Reichi. Yeah, I'm gonna need Reichi, and Living Islands, if I'm correct, are complete beasts. 4 attack and 4 defense, and they move like juggernauts, if I'm correct. And I think they also have an algae trait where they, like, leave behind algae. Well, yeah, it creates algae wherever it goes, which is gonna be really good for if we do want to move this little army here over to the other continent, which would contain Illyrion, Venger, and then the... Wait, no, yeah, just Illyrion and Venger. Okay. Alright, our turn is done. We could potentially take this city. Actually, I don't think we can. I think it's better off if we just grab this and then double down and upgrade it. I'm pretty sure this is IMO's only city. No, 3 cities. Okay, so they have one more, which I'm fine with, obviously. We won't kill that this turn. Okay, it'll take us all 3 of our units to capture that. We're gonna move our mantis here, and actually I might just boost all of these. We're gonna grab hydrology, which, if I'm correct, will allow me to. Yep, will allow me to get pessimism, and with that I can, oh my god, frick, I need to upgrade. Wait, okay, with that I can grab Reichi, which now costs 5 stars, which is great. Our next plan will be to move the shaman down, and I will in fact not be moving my navy or my Reichi until my shaman is down here, so that I can boost them and have double the exploring speed. So let's actually just do that, and then grab that, and then next turn we can upgrade. Okay, so IMO has a navy, which is why I'd like to assume. Okay, they just got another city as well, unfortunately, and they did manage to deter, or well, I guess not deter, but remove the usefulness of the warrior that I had in their territory. We will, however, move majority of this over to them. You always want to keep the Hexapod just one tile out of their range, because they can get one-shotted pretty easily. This Wrath can do absolutely nothing, and it can do more nothing if I just put these warriors here. We're going to move our Reichi here and grab another one, and in turn we will also move our Shaman down. I can actually get another Reichi now, which is great. Unfortunate that I moved it before I could. Unfortunate that I moved my Shaman before I could boost it, but it's fine. We'll also move you here. We'll recover you, and we can't recover you. We could actually just hit you. It doesn't really matter. Let's grab... do we need another Hexapod? I actually don't think we need another Hexapod. And what other tech could we save up for? I really want the Living Island, although I could be gunning for Synergy, and I really do want Synergy. So let's move on to the next turn. Okay, so essentially what happened is that Illyrion has the Gate of Power, and IMO has rammers, meaning they definitely have a naval city, which isn't ideal, but I guess we can deal with it. They will fall eventually. They only have 3 cities. We actually have the most cities out of anyone, which is great. We're gonna kill you, and I think we will not do well. You're on your second. Yeah, okay. So we don't really need to kill you, honestly. You won't really do much, particularly. Like, you don't really have a purpose, if I'm being honest. Let's grab another Reichi. We can actually upgrade you. Nope, we were very, very close to upgrading you, but I don't think we can, which is very unfortunate. We could grab an algae and upgrade it, but I don't think we really need to do that. Let's go here. That shouldn't be a village. Yes, it is. That'll allow me to produce even more Reichi. We might meet Illyrion right now. I'd assume that they're the second tribe, or the tribe that's right underneath me. Or that could actually be Wenger, and the reason I'm saying that is because, well, Wenger did start off with more points. I'm going to real quick check the recording, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so the recording is absolutely fine, meaning we will continue playing. What I want to do here, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna actually grab a warrior, and we're gonna move the Hexapod here, and the reason for that is when we're turning that Hexapod will die, and I think that's a waste of a Hexapod. We do have our Mantises coming, which will completely obliterate their capital and reduce anything. We could right now grab this village, or we could wait another turn to grab this village, and on top of that, get some boot. Oh, well, actually, we could get We're in 2 turns. We're gonna get a boosted Reichi. Will that really matter? Is the question. Do I really need boosted Reichi? I don't think I need 3 boosted Reichi, because there should be an IMO city somewhere here, and then if we obviously Illyrion has striven away from their continent, from what I can see. So we're actually just gonna grab this, and I'm gonna grab this out. Oh wait, actually, let me find a better spot for this algae. We'll put the algae here, and then I'm pretty sure. Oh, What? Oh, okay, so there's fruit on the algae now, meaning I have to get organization. I guess we'll grab that next turn. I do have a pretty good economy, so. Okay, so a lot just happened. This Hexapod's dead. My Reichi's one shot, and the Reichi that was on here got touched by a bunch of arrows, also known as Lyrion. We're gonna grab. I'd like to think this, because then they can't really train anything else. And I guess we'll just go on that anyway. Now I think it's time we meet Illyrion. And I think take that city, which would be nice. There you go. I got it. Okay, okay, we got the killer monument, meaning I can do something now. We're gonna grab organization and we're going to get harvest fruit. We are going to harvest the fruit. We don't need border growth. We're not gonna get anything from border growth, so we might as well just get population. You can move down here. You can move one more. We also lost every single Reichi that I was planning to, you know, boost. What we can do is actually get this city, which is great. We're going to do exactly that, because you cannot defend it anymore because you were stupid and you decided to kill the Hexapod for some reason. These are hard bots, and sure, they're not crazies, but last time I did a crazy bot. The recording went for a solid hour or two, and then, yeah, whole thing got corrupted, so. That's kind of why I really don't want to drag things on for longer than they need to be dragged on. We might get strategy this turn, although I don't really think we need it. Might grab another Reichi, actually. As of right now, we don't really need to train any more units, because this should be fine. More than enough to completely eliminate IMO as of right now. I will do that. I'm gonna grab another Reichi. We want living islands, so oceanology. We can actually grab that next turn. How much is a living island? 20 stars. Okay. I don't really think that's worth to have right now. 20 stars is a lot. Uh, that should be enough. I can probably upgrade the city next turn to grab myself a good old. Do I really need it, though? I don't really think I need a centipede. Man, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's just end our turn. Okay, so... Okay, we can destroy you. We will do that. We'll capture that, just because I really don't want to drag it on any longer than it has been dragged on. If I'm correct, I can make algae. Okay, see, now there's purpose to everything. Now everything has much more purpose. Can I harvest this fruit? Yeah, I can. But now a lot more can be done, because now I can move all of my troops to this continent. I have grabbed that. IMO has not been destroyed, however, they have lost their capital. We're going to grab Explorer, and they will get... Oh, they're going to get another city, bro. They have a whole continent to them, and that's Polaris. They have a whole continent to themselves, so no Wenger. No Wenger, but it wasn't Wenger, it's Polaris. That's pretty interesting. So you're going to go here, and we need that village right now. We're actually going to grab another one, and we're going to get that as well, because they just found their own continent with 3 villages on it, which is wild. We have wiped them off of this continent, so this one is ours now, which is beautiful. On turn 20, I am going to make this a 2-parter, so we'll see how that goes. I can actually, if I'm correct, if I get this, I can make algae. And if I border growth this, which I'm probably not going to, I can also get algae. So a lot of ways that I can grab. And I can move all these units here, which is wonderful. I also think I can move... I can. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything, because every unit is about to funnel through this little hole, this double-jointed mountain here. and we are going to destroy everything in our path. Hmm. I can grab a. No, I can't. Frick. Okay, yeah, let's just grab frick, what do you call it? A centipede. Super unit right there, and now I have that as well. Next turn, I might border growth it, or do I really need to? I don't really need to, actually, so recover you, and let's end our turn. Okay, so, wow, alright, so Illyrion is, like, right here. I might grab strategy, but wait, I don't know if I really want to do that yet, because we can simply, yeah, we can just eliminate all of that. We're gonna swarm you, you're gonna go here, and then you're actually just gonna go straight in there and eat everything up because you're you. Let's do that. Let's grab another centipede. Both of you will do what you do best. You can actually just go here. Hopefully that doesn't get attacked. That just wouldn't be very good. They have not seen this village yet for some reason. There's a chance Polaris goes for it, which, I mean, I don't really care about that all that much. Let's just grab that, and we'll go resources. Now I think is a very good time to grab Oceanology, because I'm making 31 stars per turn. And I do want to make sure there's nothing else that I'm missing, nothing else that I really want to do. Um, honestly, I mean, oh wow. No, there's really nothing I need to do right now. There's nothing of much importance to me. I mean, there are some units I can move, but I can get that after I grab Oceanology. So, with that said, let's get let's get Living Islands. All right. Let's move some units around. That is a rammer, which, if I'm correct, won't be able to move without. I mean, okay, well, now it's just kind of useless anyway, which is fine. That city's kind of annoying, though. I did not mean to hit that, but that is fine. This city is safe as of right now. All of this is safe. We'll move you guys forward, I guess. We'll recover you. I'm always three cities, which would be 1, 2, and 3, meaning I don't think there's a threat of something jumping out here and killing this warrior. Same with this city. And there's really no need for me to be safe right now. My shaman is also safe because they don't really have a navy, because I can just eat their navy alive. Anything that they make gets one-shotted by my Reichi, basically, so they also can't really deter because I also one-shot their archers. So Illyrion isn't a threat. Polaris might be a problem. They do have 4 cities, and this is a large chunk of fog that I am yet to uncover. I do have 2 super units, and assuming these 2 continents connect between Polaris and Illyrion, I will be able to, make a foothold on that. So, yeah, I think I'll end my turn here. Okay, so quite a bit happened, and not really. I lied. Um, but you will have to go. You will have to go, and I think it's about time that we make the first living island. Yeah, this thing is broken and will also allow me to bridge to the Polaris ice, which is, I think, great. Unfortunate that I can't actually, well, okay, well, no, even then. And I guess it's fine. It's not really a waste all that much. I don't think this mantis was boosted in the first place. Although it is, but it didn't remove the boost. Okay, that's weird. Alright. We'll move both of you up because every time they make a unit, it gets eaten up by my Reichi. Next turn, we could grab that village right there, although there are quite a bit of warriors, meaning that might be a bit of an issue. Honestly, that was a pretty quick turn. I have nothing else I really need to do. There's no real necessities to like upgrade anything right now. I also don't really have the stars to do that. I could potentially use my monuments for something, although I don't really think I need it right now, so I guess the best thing I can do, or the only thing I really need to do right now, I mean, I guess we'll just go on that, really. And yeah, I'll send our turn. Okay, so bit just happened. So they're pushing back on this side, which I'm not a fan of. That is quite annoying. We are gonna algae that and then algae that, and we're actually just gonna start going from this side. We can also immediately upgrade this. I do have potential of grabbing another living island if the need arises. We're gonna just grab this city. Boom. There's one rammer covering it. I'm gonna eat that. I think I made a mistake eating that, or maybe I didn't. I'm not exactly sure. They will come up to kill it, which is why I'm actually going to make another algae piece here. You can also make algae on deep water tiles now, which is why, okay, I'm just going to do it, bro. All right, boom. I boosted a living island, meaning the living island can now do, it can basically go anywhere, I think. It does have, yeah, it's 3 movement now, which is, I think, the equivalent of, it's actually less than the centipede, meaning the centipede movement right now is what that thing will be. Do I have a boosted hexapod on me? I did want to check. I don't think I have a single hexapod that's alive right now. Yeah, every single hexapod I own is dead. The hexapod has a movement of 2, meaning this thing has a movement of 2, and I'm about to boost it. So it is about to have the same speed or movement range as a boosted hexapod, which is completely bonkers. And it's probably going to be game breaking. Once I do get access to it, that is. Preferably, next turn, I might take that so that my centipede has better access, but I guess that'll be for next video, which I'll probably make in a week or so. So let's end our turn here. Alright, so a bit happened. We're probably not going to capture that. They're continuing to be resistance. Nothing much else really. And yeah, I guess we'll see you in the next video. See ya.